Yo, 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 what it do, what it do, what it do. We are up in here. Y'all already know what time it is, fellas. Y'all already know what time it is. You dig? Had to get back over here, get with the live, get it on a good early tip while I got the workers over there doing their thing. They'll be calling me in probably like another hour. I think they'll be done with some shit. Move on to another little job. But before we do all that, fellas, I said, let me step up in here and get these guys a little something before I roll out. So get at me in the PayPal, fellas, the Cash App. Donate to the show. Hit the super chat. Hit the membership button. The membership button got its own perks. The requirements and everything is there, fellas. So go join the membership button and we can make it happen that way. Hit me in Rumble, fellas. KC the Red Pill Life of Debunk on Rumble. Get at me on the Patreon just as well. Every tier is jumping. So get at me on the Patreon. All the tiers is popping. I'm about to start going with the Mac Exception season 4. We're going to bring that in. So get ready for that. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe. You see the bottom of the banner, fellas? Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12@gmail.com. Get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. Once again, fellas, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be alerted on every video that I drop. As soon as I drop them, you'll be definitely alerted on them. You know what I'm saying? But stay tuned every 2 to 3 days. Always refreshing your notification bell, fellas. It's best to do that. You dig? Now, we're gonna get into this and we're gonna talk about it, fellas. We're gonna make it happen like we always do. We're gonna get to the game. Women respect men. Now, you got your women out here that and we're gonna speak on the context of this guy's coming from in his video. We're gonna speak on what he's talking about, fellas. Now, you do got your women out here that seeks out superiority, and it may be from another race. You know what I'm saying? You got your African American women out here that will do that. You know what I'm saying? They'll do those things. You got Hispanic women that'll do it. You got Asian women that'll do it. Caucasian women. Women do those things, fellas, because it's all a part of the survival nest that these women harness. You know what I'm saying? It's all as part of their survival nest. So superiority, that alphaism, or that person that's more dominant, that person that seeks to have things under control and seeks to not be pushed and swayed by certain things in life, is a turn on to a woman. And he can be of any race. Now, a lot of guys gonna look at it like, oh man, that's shit, she cooning, you know what I'm saying? She's selling out. She's doing this and she's doing that. Especially in today's time, fellas, everybody's dating. You may see a Hispanic guy with an Asian woman, or an Asian woman with an African American guy, Italian woman with a Hispanic or Asian, African American Asian. Everyone's mingling and mixing these days, fellas. So guys need to understand that it's always going to be a respect factor no matter how you look at it. If a woman truly at heart respects you, fellas, she will front the bill on a date. She'll front the bill on at the movies when you guys want to watch movies or something, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things she'd do if she got the respect for you and she see the value in you. That's her way of investing, fellas. She ain't gonna take a ton of cash. She's not gonna swipe her whole life savings if she got any. Women are the biggest consumers. They like to spend. We know that. If she got any savings, and just to give it to you, hey, here it is. Here's my whole life. This is how much I respect you and value. No, these little things she's gonna do for you that she typically ain't gonna do for the average guy. And that's what it is. But the way this guy setting it up, he said he's a restaurant server, he's a waiter, or whatever the case may be. And he see a lot of sisters coming in there, black women coming in there in the restaurant with Caucasian guys, and they be buying the Caucasian guys food. They be spending money, what I'm saying, fronting the bill or whatever. He say he see these things, fellas, but we're gonna break it down, we're gonna explain it. Like I said, I sprayed a tip of it, fellas, to you. It's all about what she see in you and the value she see in you. So if you got certain women out here that swirling and doing their shit with other men and other races of men, and they moving like that, and they see value in the men, that's what they see value in. If you got women out here that see value in different races of men, some women see value in their own races. You know what I'm saying? But I don't look at it as a race thing, simply because I look at it as a man thing. It's testosterone. It's estrogen and testosterone, fellas. That's just what it is. You know. And if her estrogen matches your testosterone, and she is enamored by it, and she knows that she can be suited by this guy, or she can suit this guy whatever way he wants to be suited, just to appease him, then she's gonna do that. Don't matter what your race is, because we're talking about women, fellas. But let's get to it. Let's listen to what he's talking about. Let's get to it.
When I became a manager at a lot of these establishments, one thing that I came to learn, and it broke my heart, I'm not gonna lie, it really has affected the way my judgment towards certain people. But 8 out of 10 times, you see a sister come in there, a black woman come in there with a white guy, she's footing the bill. That blew, like, they had me convinced with all the videos on social media that, yo, these white men are out here killing us. They're taking our best women.
Why would it have you convinced? Let's let me look at this guy, man. I don't like this, man. This is sad and pathetic to me, fellas. If a man will say that he got me convinced that these women are pandering to other races of men, that I'm not shit, my race isn't shit, or we're like least effective out in society or whatnot, and these other guys are more effective because they're white. And if you want to look at a superiority way, that's on you. I wasn't raised to look at it that way. I was raised to look at it man is man, woman is woman. You know, we're not talking about sexes and genders and things. We're speaking about, you know what I'm saying, the whole totality of how you may see things, how you may view things. I've always been a kind of person that work for myself, pay my own taxes. I own my own business. You know, I do my own thing. LLCs, multiple bank accounts or whatever the case may be. I got my own thing structured, fellas. So ain't no motherfucker superior over me but me. And the only person that could ever take that place to be more superior than me is God. That's it. So I will never be convinced that another race got the ups on me because he's fucking my bitch, or he's fucking a woman that looks similar or got my same natural hue, my complexion. Nah, because I'm doing the same thing that he is. And that's how they go. Everyone's mingling. We doing what we doing, right? So if you putting it in that way, fellas, if guys are looking at it like the way this guy's looking at it, you already lost in the game. You know, these are your guys here that complain about black women. Oh, she on that bitch for the she ain't gonna fuck with me. She got to fuck with a dude with money, or she got to fuck with a white guy, a Hispanic guy, Asian. Cause she got to do this. And fuck out of here, man. She don't fuck with blacks, man. She don't fuck with black dudes. No, you are in your own way because you're too caught up into social media and TikTok. As a fucking man, this man got a beard on his face with grays in that motherfucker. I got grays in my beard, fellas. And he's caught up on what he see in TikTok. That shit is an illusion. All that shit is just people just posting videos, man. That's it. The fuck? Dude, crazy motherfucker.
And blah, blah, blah. Till I got into this industry, started working, and my dude, a lot of times, 8 out of 10 times, you see a sister at an upscale restaurant with a white guy. She's footing the bill. It blew my mind when I started learning this, when I started seeing it.
I'm the one that paid the down deposit on our house. Let's not pretend that I'm not the one that paid for the Range Rover. Let's not pretend that I'm the one that paid for this whole fucking life that we live. Let's not pretend that. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend. Oh, okay. Let's not pretend. Let's just be very, very real.
So this is what got guys thinking that this is what sisters are doing. No, this is what she's doing. She don't speak for every woman out here. She don't speak for every African American woman out here. You guys need to start living in the reality and get off this fucking social media TikTok shit and believing in this bullshit here. Yeah, you see a woman out here that's fronting bills to this white guy. He paid paid for his car, paid for his way of living, lifestyle, whatever you see up here. Popular influence, king of queens, queen of kings exposes her husband on live and says what she has been the one paying for their whole lifestyle. Thoughts. That's her, fellas. That's not every woman. I'm not going to categorize every black woman out here and saying this is how they move. No. Because if you want to actually do the comparison and you want to really compare, man, there's a whole lot of Caucasian women out here that took care of black men. Let's keep this shit real. Let's do that. Let's keep it real. So many motherfucking Caucasian women I'd have had, man, I'd have fucked with, man, that bought all type of shit for me. And I wasn't even in a relationship. What? I wasn't even in a fucking relationship. We were just having sex. Just had one, last week do something for me. And we just kicking it. We just vibing. We ain't in a relationship. Actually, she's in this situation to where she's getting ready. It's on the ups. It's on the rocks with her. You know how these women, it's complicated, whatever. So she's already got things going. The fuck? And just bought me a couple games for my Meta Quest. So what are we talking about here, fellas? I'm not going to near categorize all black women, or I'm not going to categorize all whites, Asian, Hispanic, whatever, all races of women into one lump sum like this is them. This is all of them. If you seeing it that way, fella, that's a weak way of seeing it. You in your own way. The way you think is fucked up. You be the dude that complains. You be the dude that assumes. And when you assume a lot, fellas, you make an ass out of yourself. Assumption, ASS, come on now. You make an ass out of yourself. When you sit up and assume these things, that means you're not living in the real world. Guys that sit up and assume, fellas, on what's really going on is guys that don't even go and approach women. I promise you. These are guys that are scared to talk to women. Come on now, let's think about it. This is a woman right here taking care of a white guy or whatever. That fella, this is a big world. What you expect? You don't think no black woman out here is going to, have children with white guys and Hispanic and Asian guys and take care of these guys and buy them things? Yeah, man. It's who she's attracted to. It's who she values. She see value in him. She attracted to him. Now, they may have fell out at the end, but hey, that's the beginning was there at some point, right? Okay. Come on, y'all got to get out your own way complaining about some shit that's not even worth to be complaining about, man. And get on your shit. Worry about you. And things will go smooth for you. I promise. And if you're really out here as a black man, then you already know white women take care of black men, Asian women, Hispanic women, black women. Come on, Cambodian. I mean, can we name all the races of women? Can we name all the races of women that do the same for a white guy? Would it do the same for a Hispanic guy or Asian guy or whatever race of guy that's out here? Come on, fellas. It's a big world. Got to expand your mind, man. Quit living in that social media bullshit, believing in all that hype. That's bullshit, man. Get out here and get on women and make shit happen for yourself. That's all. I'm not going to lump every fucking I'm not going to lump every woman up as if this is all these bitches. They all do this. They all swirl. They all pay for white guys. See, this is where it is now, fellas. This is how I'm looking at it. I'm convinced that we're less superior and they're more, we're basically more inferior and they're more superior. What? I'm convinced. They gonna fucking use this shit like that. Come on, man. How you gonna be convinced of something you ain't living in reality? That only makes sense. Fuck, these dudes out here weird, man. You know what I'm saying? Get up in here, fella. Like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat, PayPal, Cash App. Show love to the show. Go get at me on Patreon, the Rumble, Casey the Red Pill Alpha Debunker on Rumble. When you download the Rumble app, go and join Casey the Red Pill Alpha Debunker and get at me on that Patreon. Let's make this shit happen, fellas. Let's get to this next one. Yes, they regret certain decisions that's made, fellas. When women make certain decisions, they regret it. Of course. Yes. Yeah, man. Look, fellas. I'd have had women, come back at me, hit me up, call me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have never ended this, or I shouldn't have never stopped talking to you. I shouldn't have never this and that. I'd have had women do that shit, regret certain decisions, Hell, shit, when I was younger, fellas, I'd have had chicks, they ran after what they liked. and then what they were sexually attracted to. You know what I'm saying? I never looked at it like, okay, the bitch did me dirty. She treated me like shit or whatever. No, I don't know. You know, women are entitled to what they like. So you can be cheated on that way, fellas, you know, because she liked what she liked. It's not that she's disrespecting you. She just into what she wants to be into. And if she's want to get in with a guy that she's into, that's going to happen. And she'd turn around and get back with you as if these things ain't never happened, because this is her moment. This is what she wanted to do. So guys won't be so wrapped up into this shit being done on them. This is what she wanted to do, fellas. So yeah, I'd have had women do all type of shit. I'd have had women creep out, go fuck with another mother, and I'm on my game. My shit 100 all the way through the T. I'm thinking it is. I'm gonna call it out for myself. You know, the game God gave it to me to think it through. You know, I'm on my shit, but the bitch still turned around and crept on me. Bitch still turned around and went to go fuck another guy that she was into. And then came back in the motherfucker 3-4 months later. I'm sorry, I should have never, you know, because things probably didn't work out. Things didn't go the way it went, you know, the way she thought it was gonna go. But they say the grass ain't greener on the other side or whatever. It's nothing but dirt, baby. It ain't no grass out here. You dig? Fuck no, not in this game. You dig? But you know, hey, hey, let them go, let them do their thing. But then when they regret, fellas, there's certain decisions that they regret, and they will regret them. Don't ever think that a bitch is that heartless to where she don't regret fucking over you or doing scandalous shit or, you know, leaving you hanging or not fucking with you or whatever the case may be, fellas. Yeah, we all human. There's certain things I regret in life, you know. You know, it may not come to a woman. Damn, this motherfucking neighbor's dog be probably called a fucking raccoon or something. No, it's the daytime. Motherfucker, yeah. Probably caught something back there, a squirrel or something. But yeah, man, to where she may regret the things she done, and that's okay, fellas. You know, I've done things and I regret it in life. You know, we all have done things that we somewhat regret it. You know, you just minimize those mistakes, and then you won't have a lot of regrets. But like the chick in this video, she's crying. You know, she regret divorcing her husband. You know, for some reason, whatever reason it is, you know, could have been hot girl summer. She wanted to let loose and be free. Women get up and women get that kind of temperature gauge going, fellas. That temperature can reach that, you know, the temperature within inside them, fellas, can go from, you know, 0 to 1,000 Fahrenheit fast as a motherfucker, fellas. And they'll be like, damn, you know, I'm ready to move on from this situation. I'm bored with this situation. I'm ready to go and move to another situation. I'm ready to go kick it with my friends. I'm ready to go out of town. I'm ready to go travel. Let's go walk the strip in Vegas. Let's go over to Paris. Let's go to Milan. Let's go do this. Women get into that mode, fellas, to where, you know, they could be all over the place, fellas. That's why you always take things one day at a time, and you always look at it, fellas, as if, hey, it's just that moment. It's just that moment, and never put your heart into it, and you won't be so beat down and distraught behind the decisions they make, because they're going to make fucked up decisions, and they're going to regret them. And they're going to be on your doorstep. They're going to be on your phone, texting, calling, on your social media, stalking and watching you and trying to get your attention, going around your family members and, you know, trying to reach out to you in some kind of way. Just because they made fucked up decisions and mistakes. But you know what, fellas? We all got to pay for those mistakes, right? So why don't they pay? You got to think that way, fellas, and not in no negative way, not in no violent way or nothing, none of that. You know, you come back to me, what you got for me? You know what I'm saying? What's happening? What we got going? Trend Trader. What's good, KC? What's good, Trend Trader? The homie Trend Trader in this bitch. Like, share, and subscribe at the PayPal and the Cash App. Get at me on Rumble, KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunk on Rumble. You know what I'm saying? Get at me on that PayPal just as well. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me, man. But Trend Trader in this bitch, what's cracking? What's good, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty giving this game. You know what it is. But let's listen to what she's talking about, because she got a lot to say. She's crying. She's all over. She's hysterical. Let's go.
The court notified me that my final decree of divorce has been approved by the judge. I know that it sucks being alone. I come home and I'm alone. I go everywhere alone. I don't hardly talk to him anymore. I don't blame him. I filed for the divorce. So I'm sure people are wondering, well, you filed. Why are you so upset? Why are you crying? just because you make a decision that you think is going to end up making things better doesn't mean that you have to give up the fact that you love that person or that you did it because you were trying or whatever. I've never met anybody like him, and I've never loved anybody like him either, but I don't want a divorce. I still am very much in love with my husband.
Okay, but you know, it was a decision that she made. She could have made it from financial reasons. She could have made it for infidelity reasons. She could have made it for reasons because she figured, you know, hey, let's start a new chapter. I'd rather go this way. You go. I mean, we don't know, fellas, but one thing about it, fellas, is that once that entity that's valued is moved from her life, or once it's moved away or whatever the case may be, and she gets the time, or he, you know, because we made mistakes just as well. We regret certain things, but we get the time to actually sit back and think and reflect on these things. We like, damn, why did I fuck? You know, men be like, damn, we fuck. I hope it ain't no men out here harping like this. No, you don't. It's no man be doing no shit like this. We leave that to the women. But I have been in situations, I'm like, dang, I thought about like, man, fuck that one up. But I knew I had to chalk it up and let it go. But at the same time, fellas, you know what I'm saying? Women are not like us. You know what Kendrick, they not like, yeah, shout out to Kendrick Lamar. They ain't like us, but that's real, you know what I'm saying? Because we're totally different species, fellas. They're totally not like us. Women make decisions that they have that I don't think they know that they regretted that moment, or they may have, I mean, I don't know if they think they regret it at that moment, or they may have probably, you know, I don't regret it later on in life, or I don't think they think that far, fella. Women think about the moment. It's all about the moment. So whatever's going on in that moment, she'll make a decision, and it could be a fatal decision. It could be a deadly decision, like this right now, cutting ties from a guy that you strongly are infatuated with, cut ties from a guy that you really, really, truly care for. And, you know, I'm not going to really say love. She's saying love because she's feeling that at the moment and at the time, fellas. I don't think it's love. I just think that, you know, it's loneliness. You know what I'm saying? It's being attached and being around somebody for so long to where, and when you make that decision, you know, a lot of people don't have the wherewithal, the strength, you know, to move forward. You know what I'm saying? They get stuck in that moment to where that's how they come running back. You know what I'm saying? Women do this shit. They do this shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? And men do this shit just as well. You know, instead of chalking this shit up, moving forward, hey, this bitch ain't what it is. She ain't where it is. She ain't where it's at. You know, so I'm steady having problems with her. You know what I'm saying? She's all over the place. We argue a lot. We go through so much. Now I got to keep pushing. And they'll get by themselves and they'll get lonely. You know what I'm saying? And they'll start regretting, damn, I should have never did this. You know, I guess that wasn't so bad, you know, compared to what I'm going through now. I'm out here on the dating world. I can't even pick, and especially these guys who ain't got no game, who've been locked up in the house with their bitch for too long. You get in this new world, bro, it's totally different. You know what I'm saying? You can't move forward. So you'll regret things and you'll go running back. Even sometimes the shit ain't right for you. But you don't know nothing but that. You know, or you could be scared to move forward. And this is how it can be. Men go through that shit just as well, fellas. So when women make decisions, fellas, that can cost a relationship, you make them pay. Especially if they want to come back. Always make them pay. Don't just take them back because you miss them just as well. Don't take her back because she's crying a bucket of tears. Don't take her back because she's shivering and shaking and she's screaming, oh, I just miss you so much. Don't take her back because she's giving up the sex. Don't take it back because she, you know, she's finally popping that, you know what I'm saying, that back door like you wanted. She's never been giving it up to you. But now she's going to give you them cheeks, you know what I'm saying? Don't take her back because of that, fella, because none of that shit means nothing. When you make decisions, fella, you got to always look at it like this. When a woman make decisions that can compromise the relationship, she got to pay. And that's what it is, man. Not in no violent way, fellas. Not in no argumentative way. Not in no. Her motherfucking debit card, credit card, cash, ATM, banks, and all that shit spent too. You got to show me how much you fucked up, how much you missed me, and how much, of a bad decision that you you got to display this. Otherwise, you just sitting in the car making fucking videos. I ain't going for it. You made that decision to dump me, break up with me, divorce me, or wherever the case may be. You made that decision. So when you want to come back, want to back like an 8-legged crawdad, you know what time it is. Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Trend Trader, he said, yes, sir. Trend Trader again, oh, Lord, Becky got regrets. Yeah, they all got them. You know what I'm saying? All women got regrets, man. Especially as that mother. Look, bro, like I said, women cheats on alphas. Women try to take advantage of certain motherfuckers that they know they can't take advantage of until they see the real side of that man. And the real side of that man, when it comes out, it's a wrap. And when it comes out, what'd he do? Dump you fast as a motherfucker. Women know what's up. And they regret it because they living in the moment. They're not thinking about later. They're not thinking about the future. They're not thinking about, damn, if I fuck this up, it ain't no coming back. Or if I fuck this up, if he take me back, he's probably gonna want to go shopping. He gonna want me to do a lot of. He's gonna want some things. He's gonna want me to show and prove, right? They don't think about that. It's all about the moment, fellas. With them, yeah. Trend Trader. Nah, she wanted to get loose, got ran through again. Now she full of regrets. Yeah, like I said, it could have been a cheat. It could have been wanting to be free, wanting to be loose. I said these things. Yeah, it could have been a lot of things on why she wanted to be free. You know what I'm saying? You want to give my opinion to it? I agree with you, Trend Trader. We know. We players at this shit. We know what's up, man. She want to get out there and run that hot girl shit, man. She want to do her thing. Her temperature gauge was great bust through the thermometer. You know what I'm saying? She was hot. She wanted to get out there, and she got out there. You know what I'm saying? Got touched up in every which way, hair pulled. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. That's how it was with her. I already know what happened. And she's like, damn, I fucked up. I went out here, man, and ain't none of these dudes, you know what I'm saying, gonna secure me. And none of these dudes caring for me like my husband did. Ain't none of these dudes got my back like my husband. Ain't none of these dudes can somewhat love me like my husband. They just want to fuck. And that's it. Like I said, you come back, you know what time it is. You got to pay up. You know what I'm saying? You do come back, and you come back and ain't trying to pay up, then you need to stay where the fuck you at. And you can wither away with whether you wither away with what you got going on and get the fuck on. That's real game. Other than that, yes, how it is, man. That's crazy though, but that's how it be, fella. But we know what it is, man. Trent Trader, come on, man. You already know what's up, man. This bitch went out there and got touched up by the brothers. She got the Indians. Shit, everybody had a pipe off in this bitch. She got with guys she liked. And she did the divorce thing, went out there, you know what I'm saying? Got with the wolves in the streets when she knows she's a sheep. Got ate up, nigga, and tossed to the side. And she like, it's dangerous out there. It's a jungle out there. I can't do it. That bitch said it's a jungle out there. Fuck that. Shouts out to you, Trend Trader, man. Like, share, and subscribe. You have to PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Get at me in the Rumble. Casey the Red Palaver Debunk on Rumble. Hit me on the membership button just as well, fellas. And go enjoy them perks and everything that comes with the membership button, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Donate to the show. Hit the Super Chat, fellas. Show love. Let's get that going. Yeah, Trend Trader lags at 100. And he lagged. Yeah. Yeah, that bitch said it's a jungle out there. It's too much anacondas. Mosquitoes biggest fly. Mosquitoes biggest birds. That bitch, I can't do it. I gotta go back home. Fuck that. Yeah, Gen Zs talk too damn much, fellas. These little young guys talk too much. I'm gonna play with this little young dude was saying, fellas, and this is what fucks up the game when it comes to like places like massage parlors, places, what's that, chiropractic clinics and things of that sort. Places where you doing one-on-one physical touching with opposite sexes or whatnot. And even though it's a transaction from paying, but it also can get you. Y'all know what it is. Like, it can get a little freaky. You dig what I'm saying? Because a woman could be digging you, and I done went to a lot of spots, fellas, with massages and shit. I done did all that shit, man. I done went in and, you know, bitch, damn, man, you're like, hey, you handsome guy, you got muscle, you do this, that, Asian women talking, different women, Nigga, they go start rubbing low, they start doing their thing, nigga, and they done it for free and shit. I like, man, hell yeah. Let's get it cracking, you know what I'm saying? But never no shit like this. We definitely didn't come up like this, fellas. We was always taught, you know what I'm saying, loose lips sink ships, you know what I'm saying? Which means you talk too motherfucking much, you can bring everything down. And a lot of guys don't know this shit, you know what I'm saying? Especially these younger guys. They got to record everything. They got to put everything on the camera because that's their world, fellas. And the government knew what they was doing when they brought about the camera phones and all that, enhanced the camera system in the camera world. The government knew what they was doing because they knew that they could tap into the mind and play those who's coming up and those who was already here before the camera system came and cameras on the phone and social media and all that. They knew they was going to trap people because they knew that this is what you somewhat needed to interact because we're dealing with it goes to that movie. What's that movie? They Live. Back in the days with rest in peace to Roddy Piper. The Roddy Piper, yeah, the wrestler. Rest in peace. But he had that movie They Live, and it all kind of broke that down and talked about the future of what was going to happen. And we're dealing with it right now, fellas. Everything is more on the control end. So when you didn't come up in that camera era, fellas, you keep things to yourself. You know, you kind of best keep things sacred, fellas, because they keep you alive. They keep you living. And my pops always told me, never be flashy, never flash money. If you want to live a long time, fellas, you always keep everything to yourself. You know what I'm saying? The less people know, the more you can live. The less people know about you, the more you can move along safe in life. You know what I'm saying? And I adopt that rhetoric and I believe it. You know what I'm saying? It's real shit. But we ain't got that these days. That art is lost. These guys weren't out here talk like bitches. They talk more than bitches. Fuck that having a group chat with their homies and shit. Like, these dudes talk to the camera like bitches. So we're going to break it down, man. Trend traders and facts. Say less at all times. Yeah, and a lot of more things to get done for you. Let's go.
Happy ending by accident. So let's talk about it and rate it 1 through 10. I went in for some lower back pain and the customer service was just great. They took me as a walk-in immediately and they gave me like 3 options. I picked the baddest one and I was on my way in about 10 minutes, 8 out of 10. Roughly 30 minutes into my hour massage, she was swiping past my no-no parts and she was also guiding my hand to touch.
This motherfucker says swiping past my no parts. This is a Gen Z like a mother. This is a lame, man. This is a fucking incel to the core, bro. So when he get his first treatment with this, he's heard about it from his homies. He heard about it from a lot of people. He's been hearing about this. So when he get his first, he's so excited he got to go back and talk. That's how you know he don't get pussy, man. He don't get laid a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things you don't talk about. When you get laid out here, fellas, it ain't nothing to say. It's like it's like taking a piss or some shit. You don't talk about that. Right? Let's keep it real. It's like going to go take a shower. Do you talk about that? No. Let's keep it real, fellas. When you loading, unloading, and loading groceries, do you call people and just talk about that? No. So if you got a lot of women or you indulging in a lot of sex, fellas, this is nothing to talk about. This is what you do. This is a part of your fucking life. That's how you can tell he ain't got that jumping, because he's talking about it. He's making this a big thing. This ain't nothing new. Motherfuckers been giving happy endings and motherfuckers been since brothel days in the 1800s, since the beginning of mankind. Want to be honest? Wow, this trend trader, you say, wow, yeah, this is crazy.
Touch her a little bit. I think she was trying to make sure I wasn't fed, but I'm not sure. Shortly after, she stepped out the room and a different lady came in that looked around 30 years old. She then told me to lay my back where she would slightly tease me. Enough teasing went by and she would lead me on with some hand gestures and I gave her a thumbs up. 10 out of 10 for the suspense and the build up. Here's where things took a turn. While she was playing tug of war with me, she leaned in with her double D's in my face and suggested I take action. Kept tasting something sweet and I was kind of tripping out, so I kept sucking until I realized what it was. And then I realized it was breast milk. I then gained.
Oh my God. This motherfucker, man. To suck the DNA out of the bitch's titties and he don't even know her. Oh my God. This dude could have caught any motherfucking disease. No. What? What the fuck is going on out here with you guys, man? What? Oh, no. Time out. No, you don't. Wow, this is sad. This is sad, bro. This is sad. And you wonder why these places getting brought down by the FBI, been ruined and you know what I'm saying, and left into shambles and things of that sort. Guys like this, running a fucking mouth, talking and recording this shit for the world to see. This is crazy, fellas. This is why guys can't make things happen in life, because you got a shitload of men like this. They burn it up for you. And for guys to go in and this is how they live and this is what they do, I wouldn't suggest you guys to live like that, you know, because that's tricking that's tricking just as, yeah, fellas. It's big time tricking just as well. But if this is the way you live, fellas, man, then you know, you wanna, and especially if you're an older guy who got the game, or you're a guy, young guy, whatever, guy, you gotta rid guys like this. You gotta get rid of these type of dudes. You got to, man. They find humor and jokes in this shit just for likes and views. And it's actually tainting people's businesses. It's actually tainting people's everyday lives because for his likes and views. Fucking weirdo, bro.
Instant post clarity, and the thought of her doing this strictly for money because she just had a kid just disgusted me. After we cleaned up and finished, I felt forced by the 3 ladies in the front to leave a big tip. So my $60 massage turned into a $120 massage. Overall, I would give this whole entire experience a 6.66 out of 10. I can appreciate the plot twist. I can't lie, I am super happy and it feels great to get an escape from my baby mama, but the post clarity is just different. It feels worse than post DoorDash.
What the fuck? Escape from my baby mama. Escape from your baby mama by talking to a bitch up the street for free. You can escape from your baby mama by just going out and hollering at women for free. But you go and turn 60 to 120 just to feel good for that second, right? Just to hit those certain euphorias, and now those dopamines and shit, now they did calm down, and now you back to, you feel so good, you gotta talk about it, huh? Oh wow, bro. This is bad, bro. This is bad, fellas. This is bad. This is beyond bad. And they wonder why these women talk shit to them, disrespect them, and not fuck with them, and push them to the side and go run after alphas. They see the lame in motherfuckers like this. Just by you talk, certain things you talk about, certain things, fellas, that you talk about is going to display what type of guy you are in your everyday life, especially to those who have game about themselves. They can see that. And not only that, fellas, it's some things should be kept and left unsaid for the sake of the next person, for the sake of the business and whoever else is going after you or whatever, or, you know, for the business to keep things structuring. Like, you can bring motherfuckers down just by you running your mouth. Whole empire can come. I mean, fellas can come crumbling like it ain't shit just by him running his mouth. This ain't good. It's not good at all. You gotta rid these kind of guys, man. Fucking lames. Fucking lames. Yeah, fellas, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the PayPal, the Cash App, Super Chat, the Rumble, KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunk on Rumble. Hit me on that membership button and that Patreon, fellas. Let's make that shit happen. But shouts out to Trend Trader for coming up in here fucking with me. Hold up, fellas. Hold up. This is my work. Hello? All right, yeah, it hung up. We good. Trend Trader said big facts. Trend Trader said big facts. All right, cool. That's real, man. But I gotta get out here. That was my worker right there. Felt I go up here and check on his job, see if they did a good job, and get ready to get set up to go to the next job and get that going. So, fellas, once again, um, I enjoyed you guys. I know you guys enjoy the game and shit, man. And until next time, we're gonna get it popping. And I'll see you guys again, fellas. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the super chat, PayPal, Cash App. Get at me on the everything at the bottom of the screen. When you hit me on the my number, fellas, text me first so we can get that going. And I salute, much love, holla.